Please, good morning to all of you, and I'm very happy to be part of your celebration. Do you know that I was just called over the weekend by Deputy Director Olan Agravioso, and immediately I said, yes, ganun kalakas ang NBI sa akin. Because it's not just now that I became senator, and it's not just now when I became chairman of finance, but long, long before. In fact, decades ago, when I was a young journalist, I used to communicate and coordinate with the National Bureau of Investigation for my investigative stories. I was in my early 20s when I embarked on my journalism career, and my focus has been on investigative journalism. So as early as then, I knew most, if not all, of the NBI directors and worked closely with the NBI. And eventually, when I entered public service, of course, not just in your budget, but in the bills, the laws that we enact, the NBI has always been there, year in, year out, in the budget deliberations. You've always been a pillar of our security as a nation and a pillar in our democracy. You've always been our protector and our defender. And you've always been perceived and as well as been one of the pillars of integrity in public service. And so I laud you on this very special occasion as you mount your first forensics manual, is it what you call it? And I hope this can be a continuing project which I will help support if you can have it. You have it biannually, right? So, Director Mendez, this looks like a wedding reception. It's probably also a reception as a, is it a going away party since you say you only have 9 days left, Director? But we have a president from Mindanao, and you are a director from Mindanao. So, hindi pa nare-renew yung cedula. Yes. So, Roland, thank you for this invitation, Deputy Director Agravioso. I'd like to greet all the Deputy Directors as well. Hindi ko na po isa-isahin. And my kasimanwa, our ating Assistant Director De Lemos, I call him the altar boy of Antiquen. Di ba mukhang good boy na altar boy? Okay. So, and to the women and men of the NBI, nakita nyo, nauna ang women and men of the NBI. Congratulations. And of course, your guest of honor and speaker for today are half Filipino. No, he's pure American, but he says he speaks Filipino very well, which I witnessed. Our legal attaché of the U.S. Embassy, our guest of honor, Mr. Siller. You also speak Bicolano, sir? No, hindi pa. Tagalog lang. Pero iingisin ko ang aking maikling mensahe. I'd like to congratulate the NBI Forensic Investigation Service for publishing this journal of notable cases that were solved through the use of forensic investigation. This is indeed an important development in your unit's information and education campaign that will make ordinary people like us better understand and comprehend the relevance of your work in effectively carrying out the NBI's mandate. I've always believed in communications. As you know, my orientation of my 30 or more years in public life is communication. So IEC, whether you're in forensics or in the other departments or bureaus, is very important. Whether it is a hard copy in a manual or a coffee table book of the NBI, which you have, I think, done by Bing Carion, or a website, or using social media, or even communicating it in our 81 provinces, in our 1,632 towns and cities, in our more than 42,000 barangays, go down to puroks and sitios. It is important that we communicate what we do as public servants, because no matter how hardworking we are, no matter how good our policies, our laws are, if it is not implemented because it is not understood or because it is not known, because people are not aware of it, we will be leaders and public servants living in ivory towers with the people not implementing the important work that we do. And therefore, this journal is so important. And I hope that you could upload it in your website so that this can be easily accessed by everyone. I wish to take this opportunity to salute our forensic experts, whose role is indeed very crucial in solving cases. You are the unsung heroes who do not share the limelight with other police officials or the NBI or investigators, but your work is key to delivering swift justice. I also take note of your role in identifying victims of disasters, such as Super Typhoon Yolanda. We hope that our natural hazards, which turn to disasters when we are not prepared, will no longer cause deaths, but if they do, families of victims would at least want a proper burial for their loved ones. I am also aware of the needs of your unit and the NBI as a whole, and we hope to address this first through legislation and then by ensuring effective implementation of the law. The NBI Modernization Act has been pending for so long, and finally, it is now with the Office of the President. How long has it been with the OP? Thursday only. It takes, I believe, 30 days. If not signed into law, it will lapse into law if the President doesn't act on it. Just hope it's not vetoed, but why should he? We hope it will be signed into law so that the NBI can maintain a modern work system and a competent and highly trained personnel who will be at par with their counterparts in developed nations, especially in light of the constantly evolving modus of crimes and the increasing risks not only to our national security but to global security. We want to modernize the NBI through acquisition of state-of-the-art intelligence and forensic equipment. We also want to ensure that we maintain an elite and competent personnel through the provision of competitive compensation packages, including training, insurance benefits, scholarship grants for NBI agents, officials, and employees. I hope I can also, magandang palakpak. I also hope I can encourage our NBI agents and personnel to join me in our shared advocacy on disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation, since natural hazards and climate change are already becoming threats to our security and our basic human rights. I have much more to say, but perhaps it would be best that you understand me and know me more because of the work that I do. And I believe that you see that in the Senate. In my next 3 years in the Senate, and my term ends on June 30th, 2019, hoping I will still be your chairman of the Committee on Finance, which I have been for the past 3 years. Just let me know what you need, because you experts and competent people in government should not worry about funding and finances and equipment. It should be provided to you so that your focus would be on enhancing your skills. Let it be said that crimes will diminish by following the rule of law. Let it be said that there will be speedy justice because of forensics, because of the NBI. And so, I'm one with you in taking care not only of your offices and the equipment you need, but most importantly, in taking care of the human factor of your salaries, allowances, wages. Nung ako'y kunentuhan ni Director Mendez 2 or 3 years ago na ang mga NBI agent ay minsan sumasakay pa ng tricycle pag nagpupunta at nag-iimbestiga o nag-jeep o nag-public transport, lalo na sa mga probinsya, nagkusa na ako na maglagay sa budget ng inyong mga sasakyan sa bawat rehiyon. Alam kong kulang pa yan. Kaya ilagay na nyo po sa inyong NEP ang lahat ng inyong pangangailangan at isumite kay Secretary Caparas before the end of his term on June 30 so that the incoming Secretary of Budget, Jokno, whom I'm meeting on Monday, will know exactly what you need. In fact, give your list now. Kung kaya na niyong ibigay before I leave now. If not, send it to my office by email this afternoon so that everything is inputted there. So we don't just amend the budget in December when everybody already has sent their amendments. On that occasion, I thank you very much for having me here. Director Olan, congratulations. Isa ka sa mga rising star and mga devoted public servants ng NBI, just like our other deputy and assistant directors. I commend each and every one of you present here today who have made this event today and your manual, the first one, a success. Thank you very much.
Madaming salamat din, Senator Ligarda. With that, at this juncture, we'd like to present our token of appreciation to Senator Ligarda, together with a copy of